matey. Today on our show we're focusing on arachnids. Arachnids is a group of animals that include spiders, mites, ticks, and scorpions. All arachnids have exoskeletons and jointed legs. Arachnids can be found all over the world, except for Antarctica. All arachnids have no antennae and no wings, but they do have two kinds of wings: the lateral and the medium ocelli. Look what we found here. It's a spider. A spider is the most popular type of arachnid. So in the theme of our show, why don't we try to get to know this one? Excuse me? As you can see, spiders don't like to confront. They usually like to run and hide. So why don't we try to make this spider more comfortable? Excuse me?
Hello, I'm Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. How are you?
Good.
I was wondering, do you want being featured in today's show?
Oh, that's no problem at all.
Okay. Everyone, let's welcome Charlotte to our show. Charlotte, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Of course not.
Not to offend you, but insects and arachnids look so similar. What's the difference between them?
Well, us arachnids have 2 body parts and 8 legs, but insects only have 6 legs, but they have 3 body parts.
I see, and an arachnid's body is separated into spatulothorax and opisthothoma, correct?
Yes, the opisthothoma, which contains the legs, the eyes, the fangs, the brains, stomach, and the pedipalps, and the opisthothoma, which has the heart, believe it or not, pumps blue blood, and the spinnerets that make silk.
That is fascinating. Now, Charlotte, is it true that you guys don't have noses or ears?
Yes, but don't underestimate us spiders. We have amazing senses. If you look carefully, I am covered in hairs that can sense touch, vibrations, and sounds. The hairs on my legs can even sense the sound of flying insects. As well, we have other organs on our legs that enable us to smell and touch things just when we walk on them.
I must say, and with those 8 eyes, it seems impossible to miss anything. Charlotte, why is your skin so strong?
Oh, well, it's made from kitten. As you must know, spiders don't have bones to protect our bodies, so the hard skin acts as a skeleton to support us and protect us, hence why it's called exoskeleton.
Right, and since the hard skin does not stretch, a spider must molt its old exoskeleton in order to grow. When a spider sheds its old skeleton, the softened exoskeleton is underneath, and the skin is really soft.
Yes, molting can take anywhere from 15 minutes to a whole day. We must find a safe place to molt, because it takes a while for our skin to harden. Molting takes a lot of energy, so a spider must conserve its energy by eating less and staying still.
Interesting. And Charlotte, before you mentioned that the spatulothorax had the spinnerets, what are those used for?
Well, the spinnerets are used to make silk. Do you want to know a secret?
Charlotte, what kind of show would this be without some good gossip?
Silk is the secret behind the spider's success. Spiders can make several different types of silk that can be stretchy, silky, or fluffy. Each has a special use, which includes making egg sacs, wrapping prey, building webs, and making drag lines.
It's intriguing how one simple string can be used for so many things. And for all the viewers out there, you must understand that a spider's silk can be stronger than steel and can stretch twice its own length.
Yes, and for all you guys who are pro-Earth, you'll be happy to know that us spiders eat the silk that we make.
Charlotte, how do spiders catch their food?
Some spiders use their webs for getting food, but it's not the only way. Most spiders will hunt their prey, like the tarantula. You could say that the tarantula is king or queen of the ambush. They will sit at the entrance of their dens and watch for their prey and then pounce.
Speaking of hunting, in my research I've learned that spiders do not eat their food. They drink it instead. How is that so?
You must remember that us spiders are carnivores, and animal skin is too hard for us to eat. Instead, spiders will bite their prey through the fangs. Poisonous venom will disable the animal. Then the digestive juices will turn the insides into soup, and that's when the spider will drink from it.
So after you're done drinking your meal, the skin of the prey will be left?
Correct, and if the animal had wings, those would be left as well.
Now, we know that spiders are one of the first predators to walk on the land over 350 million years ago, and that they are still one of the most successful predators. But, is there anything you're afraid of?
You do know that the spiders are not the bravest characters around. We also have enemies. All spiders must watch out for, including the tarantulas, the giant wasps that are known as tarantula hawks. If we spiders are not careful, a wasp might come and sting us and use us for food for their young.
If there are enemies that you have to be careful of, how do you protect yourself?
Spiders can use webs and can drop down to the ground on a long silk thread to hide from any predators, and then climb back up until they pass. And also, I can protect myself by attempting to camouflage so that we're not noticed.
And tarantulas will brush their hairs like tiny darts that will stick and sting the eyes of the predator.
Is that so? I was unaware of this strategy.
Well, you learn something new every day. Charlotte, I was wondering, you seem to be alone. Is there no boyfriend?
Well, this may seem a little crazy to you, but it seems to me that I seem to scare all my potential mates away.
How is that so?
The first thing you must understand is why it's harder to find mates, because spiders will hunt each other.
That is ludicrous. So you're telling me that you're afraid to find a mate because you're afraid that they might hunt you instead of court you?
No, you don't understand. I scare my hopeful mates away. They think that I'm gonna eat them. You see, the scariest time for a male spider is when he spots a female, because females are bigger than males. Mating is difficult in the spider world. Would you like to hear more about it?
Of course I would.
Well, spiders will find their mate by following their silk. He can taste the silk of a female because she coats it with a special chemical called pheromone. Also, spiders don't have a voice box, so for the male to ensure his mate that it is indeed him, he will perform certain signals.
So you're saying the right person has not come for you yet?
Nope, I'm still waiting, but don't worry about it. I'm still young.
Young? How old are you?
I'm 3 months old.
3 months? Should you not be with your mother?
Well, spiders are nothing like you human. We only live 1 to 2 years, so our life cycle goes by really quickly. But even so, most spiderlings do not stay with their mother after they're hatched.
What? How is it possible?
Well, when spiders mate, they will conceive anything from a handful of spiders to 2,000 spiderlings. So if you think about it, it's highly impossible for a mother to take care of that many spiderlings.
Thank you, Charlotte, for sharing that with us. Well, we sure have learned a lot about spiders, have we? Do you agree?
I sure do. I'm a spider, but I'm bored.
all right. Let's have a look at another part of the arachnida family.
Goody!
Okay, Charlotte. Have you ever heard of scorpions?
Scorpions. Oh yeah, that's one of the predators that I have to hide from. But enough about me. I've always wanted to learn more about scorpions. My friend Webster said that he once saw one.
Oh, Charlotte, they are very interesting, and they're very similar to you. Their bodies are also separated into 2 parts.
Wait, I know this. Webster told me. It's separated into the prosoma and the opiprosoma.
Correct, Shara. The prosoma contains the mouth part and the legs with the pedipalps. Charlotte, you've made it perfectly clear that you could teach a course about scorpions. So why don't we talk a little bit more about another part of your arachnida family?
Oh, right. You mentioned earlier that mites and ticks were also part of this family.
That's right. Ticks and mites are parasites that need blood to grow.
Ew, how do they look?
Ticks and mites come in many colors and are only 1 inch long.
Ticks and mice sound pretty annoying.
Yes, you are correct. It's a lot of trouble when the ticks and mites enter a host. Ticks and mites can be found mostly on our cats and dogs.
Ooh, that sounds painful. But hey, I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but I'm getting pretty hungry. And this has been fun, so I don't want to ruin it by biting you.
Yes, I think it would be best if we ended this with my insides not turning into soup. Charlotte, I'd like to thank you for being on my show today. But I should get inside and start cooking. So why don't we leave you guys with the video?
That sounds excellent.